everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm actually going to be reviewing the Too Faced Peaches and Peach and Perfect, whatever, that whole collection. I have seen a lot of good reviews on this foundation and primer. So I do have the foundation and the primer. Alright, so I do have combination to oily skin. I'm really oily, like in the T-zone, but then I'm also kind of dry, like around my nose and like on the outer part of my face. So I do have like a lot of dry patches, so hopefully this foundation doesn't accentuate that. It is matte. I do like matte foundations, but I don't like them to be overly matte. I do like my foundations to be kind of like a satiny finish, but kind of matte. If you get what I'm saying, I don't like them to be like bloodshot, like dry on my face. So we're gonna test this out. I have the color light beige. All right, and this foundation claims to be oil-free. It's 14-hour wear. It's oil controlling, photo friendly, and shine free. So if you guys want to see my review on this foundation, keep on watching. All right, so we're gonna start off with the primer. It says it's a cooling matte perfecting primer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It claims to blurs and smooths your complexion with the brightening peach tint that works on any skin tone. So we're gonna try this out. Can we just admire this packaging? Like, look at it. This is like my kind of packaging. It does come with a pump, which is really, really good. So I'm just gonna take, we'll do 2 pumps. It smells pretty good. It has that peachy scent to it, but not like too strong. When you first apply it, it does feel really smooth. Well, smooth and cooling at the same time. I don't know if it blurred out my pores, but it did leave my skin really, really smooth, and it does feel really nice. I like that cooling effect. Alright, so now let's go into the foundation. It's a Comfort Matte Foundation, same thing as the primer. It is infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Once again, the same packaging, and I love, love, love this packaging. And I believe there is 1.6 fluid ounces in this, so this is a good amount. Alright, and I'm just going to take 2 pumps. We'll start off with 1 pump. I am in the color light beige. Alright, so I'm going to do one side of my face with a beauty blender. I hope this matches me. Alright, so I'm going to do one side of my face with a beauty sponge, and then the other side with a brush. Alright. Okay. It looks like it is a perfect match. So far with one layer, I would say it's medium coverage. It's definitely not full coverage because I have some freckles like right here. I don't know if you, and you can still see them. So it's not full coverage. Does it claim to be full coverage? Alright, so this is the side with the foundation. As you can see my freckles right there. They're still visible, so it is like medium coverage, and this is the side with no foundation, so I do have some breakouts. It did cover quite a bit. I do have a little bit of redness on my cheeks, and it sort of covered that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do another layer on this side just to see how it builds. It smells really, really nice. It's not heavily fragrant, so which is nice. And I don't mind scent, so. Alright, so with 2 layers, it is definitely full coverage. It did cover a lot more of my imperfections. And I don't. Alright, so this is 2 layers on this side and then still no foundation on this side. I don't think it looks cakey at all. I think it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this side of my face, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M439 brush. Alright, so I'm just going to take one more pump. Why is it doing that? Do you guys see that? And then blend that in with my brush. Alright, so I just did this side with the brush, and I think I like the side with the Beauty Blender a lot more. You can still see my redness right here that I have on my cheeks. You can still see some like acne scars that I have and like my freckles that I have right here. I don't know if I want to put another layer though. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see, but like right here in my forehead, it's kind of caking up. And especially like my fine lines on my forehead, it's settling into my fine lines, which I've never seen before with any other foundation. Alright, so I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and try to smooth it all out, see if that helps. So I think I like applying it with the beauty sponge a lot better than using a brush. Alright, so this is what the foundation looks like. This is the side with the beauty sponge and this is the side with the brush, but I just went ahead and blended everything in with the beauty sponge because I didn't like the way it looked with the brush. So this is what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish getting ready and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. Everything did blend out really, really nicely. I'm not too sure how I feel about this foundation just yet. It looks a little bit cakey, especially at the tip of my nose and like around my eyebrows. But I mean, other than that, everything did blend out really, really nicely. It doesn't feel heavy on the face either. It feels really nice. It is 12:22 in the afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and wear this for about maybe 7 to 8 hours and see how it wears. I'll see you guys in a few and I'll let you know the update on how this foundation looks. Alright guys, so I just wanted to quickly also mention the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. This stuff is amazing. I also picked this up. I wasn't doing like a full review because I actually have already tried it. This stuff is like the holy grails of loose setting powders. I had the Laura Mercier, the RCMA powder right back there, the Cover FX. I have so many setting powders and this one has got to be hands down my absolute favorite. It really does like blur out your pores and like blur out any fine lines that you have, and it just gives you that like flawless like filter effect, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Like it just smooths everything out and it makes you look like perfect. So I really, and I used it today and I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can see, but this stuff is amazing. If you don't have it, I recommend you get it. It is awesome. Alright guys, so I'm giving you guys an update on this foundation. It is 3:35 in the afternoon and so far this foundation looks so good. Like I am so surprised how good this foundation looks right now. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in. Like, do you guys see how good it looks? And like the shine that you see right here and right here is actually my highlight. It's not oiliness or anything. But this foundation looks super good. I feel like my face just looks airbrushed right now. It's been about 3 to 4 hours since it's been on and it just looks amazing. So far I'm really liking this foundation. I will let you guys know my final thoughts towards the end of the day today. Alright everyone, so it is 8:20 p.m. So I've had this foundation on for about 10 hours now, and I took off my contacts and my eyelashes and most of my eye makeup is wiping off. I did take a nap earlier, so that's why half of my makeup is missing, but I honestly have to say that this foundation hands down is amazing. It's just like, it's been 10 hours, and compared to other foundations that I have owned, nothing compares to this. It still looks really, really good. I am oily, yes, but not crazy oily like I usually get with my other foundations that I wear for 10 hours, if that makes sense. So I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can see a little bit better. Forehead also, it's oily, but not too crazy. It's still, my bronzer is still on, my highlight is still on. Nothing has faded. Everything is still in place. This is with no touch-ups throughout the day. I did not blot. I did not add extra powder. This is just how I applied it this morning, how it is now. Like all day, it looked really, really good. It's very comfortable to wear as well. I didn't feel like it was heavy, super heavy. It felt really, really nice throughout the day. I do plan on trying the foundation without the primer just to see if it's still as good. But so far, these two are awesome. I really love the primer. I love the foundation. I love them together. The color, I think it is true to my skin. It looks like it matches me perfectly. I had no problem with the color. Did not oxidize or get lighter. So that's good. Alright guys, so this is my final thoughts on this foundation. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet. Do not forget to subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notifications every single time I upload so you guys won't miss an upload. I do plan on doing another giveaway very soon. And I'll see you guys in my next video.